Hey everybody, welcome back to SportsTech. I know it's been way longer than it should have been for a new episode, so I apologize for that, but I'm back with a new one. I'm going to be a lot better as far as trying to get episodes done in the future. I've slacked off really bad, and I've been kind of all out as far as getting stuff done, but I'm back, got a brand new episode, a couple things to talk about. For this episode, I was going to talk about the Southeast Redhawks new men's and women's basketball coaches to start off with, but something a little more interesting. Well, I don't know about interesting, but I guess a little more, maybe salacious is the best word. I saw on social media this afternoon after I got off work today. Britt McHenry, a sideline reporter for ESPN. She's done Baseball Tonight, NFL Live, you name it. Very beautiful blonde lady. Getting some viral video fame, if you will, for basically talking down to a tow truck company employee that is employed by ESPN. I'll put a link in the video description to the video that's it's gone viral, and I must say, my God, what the hell is wrong with this dumb broad? And I say dumb broad, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm kind of flabbergasted. I just literally watched the video a couple seconds ago before I turned the camera on and started filming, and I'm just like, this girl is fucking, excuse my language, stupid. Absolutely stupid. She knows the camera is filming her. At one point, she looks up and looks directly at it, and she still goes into her rant against this person, telling this lady she needs to lose some weight. I'm on television. I'm going to sue you. Can't get your job with no education, something along those lines. I'm just like, this girl is stupid. Absolutely stupid. And ESPN has now suspended her for a week. Basically, as I like to call it, the Bill Simmons way of punishment, being suspended for a week. And I'm just like, really, ESPN? That's what you're going to do? This girl basically just ruined her own image thanks to social media. I'm going to be replaying this for quite a while, so I really don't know what to say to that after looking at that. I'm just thinking, God, you are completely stupid. You may be extremely beautiful and hot, but God, you are so stupid. I really don't know what else to say to that. Like I said, I'll put a link in the video description to the video itself from Rant Sports is where I saw it from their website. It's just, all I can do is shake my head. It's completely ridiculous. But enough about that. Let's talk about something a little more interesting, more close to home in Southeast Missouri. The Redhawks, Southeast Missouri State, named two new coaches for their basketball programs this week. For the men's coach, for the men's program, a gentleman by the name of Rick Ray will be heading up the program now. And for the ladies, it's going to be a lady named Rika Patterson. I'm going to talk about both of them here. Let's diverge them one at a time. Let's start with the ladies real quick. Rika Patterson, who I watched her press conference on SEMO.com. I can tell her at least by that I'm a fan. She's been mostly an assistant and associate head coach throughout her career. She comes from a winning program. She was with Baylor once when Baylor won their national championship, which I believe was in 2011, 2012, I think. I'll have to double check that. But she's been in good programs, and she seems like a really well-rounded coach, got a good head on her shoulders. And after seeing her press conference, I'm a fan. I definitely want to go out to attend some SEMO ladies games just to see how they're going to do now. It makes me interested in it. So I definitely think Lady Redhawks got a good future. I mean, she's a first-time head coach. This is going to be her first gig as a head coach. So I think SEMO's got something good with her. So I'm as far as just her based on her press conference and what I read about her, I feel pretty happy about it. So but then again, will it transfer to wins on the court? Only time's going to tell for that. But at least as of right now, I like the women of doing a lot better this upcoming season than the men will. Just my own personal opinion, which I think a lot of people share the same sentiment that I do. But yeah, so I guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Now jumping over to the men real quick. Rick Ray, who was hired to be the SEMO men's coach of the program, comes to us from Mississippi State, after which he was fired after 3 seasons. Now he did bring Mississippi State out of some turmoil, from what I understand from reading up on his bio and stories that have been done about him. But he did have a good record at Mississippi State, But they did go through turmoil, so it's kind of just like one or the other thing. Came through turmoil, brought the program back up, didn't get a chance to finish it, and State fired him. I'm kind of a little uneasy as far as this one goes. I mean, you're obviously not gonna win anybody over right away. I mean, I think, although I do say I think Rika Patterson did a pretty good job of winning Red Hawk faithful fans, and I'm sure players over by her press conference and just the way she handled things immediately. And she seems like she's got a great head on her shoulders. I'm not quite sure Rick Ray would be the answer for SEMO. I mean, obviously we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. Although I think SEMO, the men's program, is going to be a little tougher as far as trying to find a way to get wins coming out, because they need to get some big men. They have plenty of guards coming back. I know big men wise they're going to be short. So ultimately for both we're going to have to wait and see. But just my initial thoughts, I think Rika Patterson's going to have a better chance of turning around the women's program in a quicker time period than I think the men will. I think the men's program has a shot at being good, but I'm not quite sure if Rick Ray is going to be the guy. So, we'll tell over time, but my initial thought is I think the women are going to be set up to do a lot better than the men will. But then again, that's just my point. I'm just a guy on YouTube that talks about sports. So that's it for the sports portion of this show. Let's take a look at some tech talk, shall we? Now, I know for the tech portion of this, I know one big event that's going on right now, I know, is the NAB convention out in Las Vegas, Nevada, which NAB stands for National Association of Broadcaster Convention. I went to the convention my senior year of college, and it's actually a really good event, and a lot of cool. You get to see a lot of cool stuff. See stuff from Sennheiser, Panasonic, Canon. Oh gosh, a lot of video companies, film, photography. I've seen quite a few things through YouTube and some other websites of stuff that's been released at NAB from cameras. Sennheiser, excuse me. Sennheiser has some really cool mics coming out, some wireless mic stuff that I would personally like to have for my setup, but it's ungodly expensive, but it'd be really nice to have. So, just some other stuff to keep an eye on. And NAB is still going on now through the weekend, so there'll be many more things to come. And if you go to my Facebook page for SportsTech, I'm going to try to post some announcements of stuff that has been coming out, and that's going to be out from here on out. So be on the lookout for that. My only other sports thing I was going to bring up, tech thing I'd bring up this week would be a popular YouTube channel that I follow. And that would be called Pocket Now on YouTube, and as well as on Facebook and Twitter and all their other social media sites. I've been following them now for about 6-7 months, I think, and I really like their material. I think it's really good stuff. Mr. Jaime Rivera, as you call him, is their audio visual guy who does a lot of video work for them. He also does their Pocket Now Daily Review. It's on YouTube every night. Usually I think comes on around like 7 or 8 is when they post it online. So, but they cover everything from Apple to Android, all other kinds of technological products. Technological products. I don't know why I said that word, but they cover the full gamut of everything from iPhones to new Android phones coming out. With the LG G4 coming out, it does look pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to seeing that come out, and hopefully even getting a unit to review. I guess we'll just have to see, but something like that's pretty cool. And I've really been a fan of a lot of their work, not only from him but their writers, and a lot of their content they put up is pretty interesting. And they've been around for quite a while. They started in, I believe, 2001. So they've been around for quite a while. 2001. I can't do math. I think it's like 14 years. That's pretty cool. I mean, if they've been around that long, they definitely have stood the test of time, which is pretty nice. Sorry about that. My video stopped recording for some odd reasons. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, Pocket Now is definitely my YouTube channel of the week. Sorry if this gets cut off a little bit. It just stopped. But anyway, that's my recommendation for this week. So definitely go check them out, and I'll leave their a link to their YouTube channel and their other social media down below. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad to be back. Glad to get some videos done. If you're in Southeast Missouri this weekend on Saturday and you're close to Sikeston, come down to the Sikeston JC Crawfish Boil. I know there's a chance of rain, but the JC Crawfish Boil is a good time, and all the money that comes from it goes straight back into the community for helping out to help make Sikeston and our area a better place. So definitely come check it out. I'll put a link in the description, another link for that in the description for all the information for the event. It's a really good time. A lot of great music, great food, and usually just overall a really great time. So definitely be sure to come check it out. I'm looking forward to it, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, so it'll be fun. So definitely come check it out. Again, thank you guys for watching. Look for a new video coming out on Monday with who knows what's going to happen sports-wise over the next few days. So just wait and see. But till then, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.